Are you ready? You're doing the front. The front. Turn the turn the little green light on, the on and off. There they go. Yeah, you'll feel it lift the RV up. You'll feel it in just a minute. Feel that? Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. And see, anybody can do it. Here's Elizabeth doing it.
I'm working on it. Oh, look what I did there.
There you go. Let's go back in there. You get the hang of it.
Okay. That bubble is, but this bubble's not quite in there. What should we do? What do you think? Outside or both?
Both.
Okay. Here's my one-bedroom apartment.
You know, it's got to be the largest slide in the industry.
I know. I love this.
But yeah, a lot of people do. But look at that. Okay, you want to do the back?
Okay. It's, I think, in this closet, isn't it? Look at us. Can you tell me I'm not level? Battery's full. So is it charging and you need to turn, do we need to turn it off? This thing?
Should we do the back?
Huh?
We're doing the. That's your stairs. It does make a strange noise.
Okay. I think the slide is in here.
Anyway, this is such a professionally shot video.
Okay. You ready?
Go.
Slide out.
Nada? Ah. Yep. Makes it a lot more roomy.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. This is my side of the bed.
Okay. Gonna. Yeah.
It's just been sitting in storage for 3 years. We were just too busy, I think.
I hear it all the time.
Too busy to work on selling it.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go to the front.
You want to keep it cold?
Yeah, I'm trying to film the temperature dropping. Yeah, there you go.
I had to turn the thermostat down.
Yep, steadily cooling. Temperature steadily dropping. Okay, this is the heat, so theoretically the temperature should rise as opposed to lowering earlier. There it goes. Slowly but surely. 68. Let's go check the bedroom because I have no patience. Yep, that's heat.
Should we Google this? To know how to get this going?
I think they were all on. Is this one controlled by a switch too?
Which one?
This fan. It's not coming on.
This guy?
This fan. This one's right here.
Oh. I thought you turned this down.
Okay. We'll figure it out. Those are relatively inexpensive. Okay.
What do we have to do to get that guy?
We'll figure it
I
out.
used to have a string. Oh, did you have something on?
Here, flash them on and off. Okay.
That middle one's not coming on.
It's probably bulbs. Okay.
And I thought maybe this thing might have been that fan.
Now the fan's right there.
No, this one has two. So it has one light bulb out. There's more cords, but we don't think
Seat, like push the button on the side so it moves forward, backwards. There it goes.
These are nice vehicle, huh?
All the creature comforts. Rock it back and forth. There you go.
You have to use this.
Does it swivel around? Is that one?
Yeah.
Okay. You swivel it?
I think I have to lift this. I've had someone sit in this.
So that could be a handle under it, maybe. But does it swivel?
Yeah, because someone sat in it before. Felt something.
We'll come back to that one. Since you probably have to engine running to do that. Anyway, that's the onboard computer, which tells you neat things when the engine's running. Battery monitor, which should tell you the state of charge, and how long between charges. 25.5 hours before you drop below usable range. That, of course, we did earlier, that's the levelers. Alpha's also known having 3 ways to work your lights. You can work them from here, or from there. I think we'll donate the radio to the Smithsonian. Tire gauge. Checking the air in the tires.
Stove burners need to be lit manually.
Okay.
But you and I didn't smell propane.
That's on the popcorn button. Normally, I don't bring popcorn, but I have like a bottle of water I sit in there or something. You have a bottle of water in your...
Oh, yeah.
Do you? Grab it. This Alpha's in really good condition. The interior is excellent. As you can see, it's like new. I mean, the carpeting, the headliner, everything. There's one little spot on the headliner above the shower That's from the skylight. It's been resealed. Okay.
Knock that metal out?
No, it's. Don't ask me why, but you don't. You know what? We will.
Oh, what about the generator?
Generator's fine.
Both will be on?
Yeah. Caterpillar. Right on. No leaks anywhere. No knocks. This is the climate controlled storage.
We had him switch these out so they won't fall on your head. We'll see.
It's a good thing. I've had a few of them on my head before.
Want this one?
Yeah. You want to slide them out? So. Cool. And once upon a time there was a TV here. Did you have a TV there?
No, we didn't.
Okay. Because this is where you would mount a TV for your outside entertainment system.
Should be fun.
These are the hydraulics for the leveling system. Brain. Fuses. Everything's really accessible. It's the manual operation for the slide out. Behind this vent is the air conditioning. Hot water, I believe.
Should we check that?
That one's got to be screwed on and off. But there's another valve on the other side. Can you open that?
Which one do you think? So many keys.
It's the same one as the sides, I think. The radiator, the hydraulic reservoir, coolant reservoir, your trailer hitch, the electrical connections, the electrical cord, that's the surge protector, the 50 amp cord, 30 amp cord, and the switch to switch them. And the propane on the other side was the heat. That's the water heater.
So is that what we want to look at?
No, I'm getting individually familiar with the alphas. It's just that normally this is your your engine batteries and your what is considered wet storage. Whatever you put in there, it will get wet from the road. The tires are like new. You have any idea how old these are? I mean, the tires have less than 500 miles. The tires have less than 500 miles. These are your house connections for the outside dish satellite if you have it. The bypass switch for the hot water heater, your outside shower, the pumps to dump your gray tank and your toilet tank, your sewer hose. Moving right along. Propane tank. Propane is full, by the way. That should be unlocked. Up and down is unlocked. Sideways is. That is the back side of the slide. For real. It's just the very back side of what we slid out. You will rarely ever use that one. But we will look into that. This is also your wet storage. Again, the reason they call it that is it's not enclosed. Grit and everything from the road does get up there. So whatever you wish to get dirty, you can put it in there. This is the generator compartment. Those are brand new batteries. About what, $1,000 worth?
Oh, more than that.
More than that? Anyway, you won't have to worry about them. 562 hours on the genset. And it fires right up. First time, every time. Automatic awning. With new fabric. Okay, you can roll it back in. Alphas have a recessed satellite dish, so you don't knock them off going down the road. This has been resealed professionally. Has everything up here, and that is a really good seal job. I can actually say it's probably the best I've ever seen. Solar panels, which they were on there when the customer bought the unit, and they never used them. And I am no expert on solar panels. This is the crank up analog antenna that nobody will ever use. You can't even get analog stations anymore. But again, that is a professional seal job. Really, really good one. The roof, everything's all good. I mean, I'm not jumping around everywhere, but I don't feel any soft spots. I am embarrassingly 230 pounds. I did run today, like 2 blocks. The vent covers are all in good condition. I mean, there's no issues with the roof. Here we are under the Alpha. That is the bottom of the Cat C7 engine. There are no leaks anywhere. There's the oil filter. There's the starter. I mean, these are incredible engines. These are the same engines that go on 18-wheelers, that go in heavy equipment, and those are built to last forever. Shrouds and transmission. There's your rear end, your airbags, your leveler, your other leveler. And I'm not going to limbo under that. They're those tires that have less than 500 miles on them. U-joint. The shortest drive shaft in the world. Muffler, notice it's not rusted out or anything. I mean, everything looks good. We'll go to the front end. Underneath the front of the Alpha, the battery boxes. No conversion. Bottom of the gen set. Again, no oil leaks anywhere. That is the generator radio. Here's your front end components. Everything as it should be. There's your front airbag, front leveler, shock absorber. A repeat of that on the other side. I see nothing out of the ordinary, nothing with excessive wear, nothing bent, no drips. Yeah, there's a, yes. Yes. The ones in the back raising because I'm not going to go back there. It's Alpha smoothness. It's the second time I've driven it. Needless to say, all the gauges are right. Nothing on the warning panel. Everything seems to function properly. It is not uncommon for a backup camera of that age not to work. You replace it with a modern one. They aren't that expensive. Then again, it may come in and it may be operator error. Not really sure. I'm riding solo, so I'm gonna kind of cut this short because I have to navigate. I don't know if you can see that, but the backup camera works. When you're in reverse, imagine that. This is the 2004 Alpha Sia. It's a beautiful lady owner, married lady owner. Alpha's had a problem with blistering, and that's what this is. What you got behind there and the air in it, the oxygen of H2O heated up, and that's what caused this. What's strange is they're almost symmetrical. They replaced the doors because of the blistering, which is an easy fix. If you can't live with this, there are people that repair it. I tend to use independent people and not shops. They are usually the guys that work at the shops, and it's side work from them, whereas I get you a much better price. You could have it wrapped. This is minor. If you go to my website and look at the 2005 Alpha Gold, you will see a lot of blistering. It runs really good. Everything on it worked as stated. We did not get the hot water to heat. The ceiling fan would not come on. Couple of other minor things, but essentially worked that out at the time of sale. Keep in mind, until a few hours ago, I'd never seen this unit. I've gotten to know it somewhat intimately. Some more of it up there. I was on the roof. The roof is sealed excellent. The tires have less than 500 miles. The batteries are brand new. All of the things that are really expensive function. We will figure out the hot water heater. Again, sometimes it is operator error. Essentially, I turned it on and it didn't get hot, didn't seem to. Maybe I didn't run it long enough. But hot water heater is about 400 bucks. There is one chip in that windshield. It has not spread. There it is right there. It's really important on motorhomes that you fix those chips. Essentially, they insert glue into them. You can buy the kit for $10 at Walmart. Just heat it up with a hairdryer or something when you do it. We ran the auto slide. Normally I don't pull out the manuals. There's really nothing to them. There was new canvas on the slide. This is out of the 3 Alphas I've sold recently. I did have the window coverings off, and it was very bright inside. The light colored cabinetry tends to make it even brighter, which I like, bright, roomy places. Please call with questions, 512-577-1772. It unfortunately usually takes me a couple of days to load onto the YouTube due to slow Wi-Fi. That's steaming, baby. All the electrical outlets work.